This video contains explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. No, seriously, this is your last chance. This is going to get really fucking offensive.
What's going on? Glad to see you. I'm here to tell you some stories.
Square, the people have a voice too.
I think it's awful. I don't think we need them in town.
From when I pissed on the wall of Caverns cave, I lost my girlfriend, my son, my wife, turned on me, met another guy. I lost my gym. I sat in jail. I lost my car. Cops took $250,000 cash from me. My ex-wife took $210,000 cash from me. And I came out with nothing. This is when my life really took a turn. I went to Howe Caverns up in New York, upstate New York, and it's a cave, right? Now let me tell you something about this cave. Cave has an ecosystem in it, and they tell you, do not touch the walls of the cave. Don't touch the walls, because the sweats and oils and salts on the palm of your hand can actually throw off the whole ecosystem. So if you went in a cave and did all this, there's this little whole thing. Google it, but that's what they tell you. Don't desecrate the cave, all right? They say there's a spirit in that cave. Well, I don't know anything about that, right? So I'm down in a cave, and this is a true story. I'm down there, and like everything else, my marriage with my ex-wife was over, but we took the kids, down there. All of a sudden, a fucking piss hits me. Now, you were waiting for me to say shit, but thank God that didn't happen. So I have to take a piss, and there's no bathrooms when you're fucking like 300 feet down in the earth. There's an elevator, but you have to wait, and it could take a half hour to get back up to the top of the earth. So now I'm down there, and I gotta pee really bad. And I mean, really, 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 really bad. So what do you think I did?
Pee.
These guys are right. I ran behind one of those either stalagmite or stalactite, whatever the one is that goes up. The big cones that go up. And I ran behind there, and I pissed all over it. And I'm getting silly. Because I'm with a tour. There's a whole bunch of people. Now, they all walk off, and I kind of tail off the back end. And my son comes running around, and he's like, oh my God, no way. Dad, that's bad. There's a spirit down here, You're not supposed to touch, oh my God, Dad. And I'm like, yeah, spirit. My ex-wife goes to me, Paul, my son's name is Paul. Paul just told me he peed on the cave wall. That's real smart ass. She goes, they tell you that that's bad luck to do that shit. You're gonna, the spirit's gonna get you. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, right? At the end, there's this little round thing on the floor, and they tell you, step on it for good luck. And if you're a single man or a single woman, you step on that, you will find love. And my wife goes on there, and she's stepping on it like this, and I'm laughing. It's fucking bullshit. You believe all this shit. Spirit in the cave. Don't touch the cave walls. Step on that and you're going to find love. Whatever. I go home. Within a week, this girl here murders herself. Doesn't commit suicide, but dies. A couple months later, I get arrested. They take everything from me. My gym, my money, my everything. My wife met a guy a week later when she died, my wife met a guy. The guy, fed my wife some Kool-Aid. My wife tried to take took my kids away, basically. Okay? Not my daughter, but my son. So from when I pissed on the wall of Caverns cave, I lost my girlfriend, my son, my wife, turned on me, met another guy. I lost my gym. I sat in jail. I lost my car. Cops took $250,000 cash from me. My ex-wife took $210,000 cash from me. And I came out with nothing. I went back to Howe Caverns with my daughter because my daughter had a school trip, and she goes, Dad, we're going to Howe Caverns. You want to be the father? Like one of the parents? And I'm like, Howe Caverns? And I was like, absolutely yes, let's go. So I went there and I got on my knees and I was saying, whoever's in here, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, I don't know what I believe, but all I can tell you is I peed on the fucking walls at Howe Caverns, and within a week it already started. This one died. She met a guy, took the guy, turned my kids against me, all right there. Got arrested, lost my gym, lost everything. Lost all my money, everything. You know how much money I lost? If I added up, probably about $700,000. Gone. After I went back, I met my girlfriend probably within less than a year, it was. And, I've done good, but I just felt like I released the curse. I don't know. All I know is I don't know if that's real or not, but I know for me it was real. I thought it was a joke. I could not believe. This girl died. She was 26 years old. You know what I mean? I held her dead body. You know what I mean? You don't know what I went through with all that stuff, So, that's the Howe Caverns story.